Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another week, another workout. Sorry I missed last week's one. I just needed a little bit of a refresher, a bit of a break, get back into it again. We're back with another glute workout. It's going to be a lower body session. It's going to be around an hour, maybe a bit less, 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to make it nice and strong and speedy. One, because I got to go to work. And two, I just find that most people, we're on a tight schedule. We want to just get the workout done, have it efficient, but still get it done nice and fast. So that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, get your exercise gear ready, get that pre-workout going, and let's get to it. Okay guys, first exercise today is going to be hip thrust. I'm doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, moderately heavy to begin with, and we may add a few kilos on if I'm feeling confident. Squeeze. Slowly go down. 9, 10. Ooh. This is honestly my favorite exercise for the glutes. It targets them so well. And if you're thinking about having like what exercises to be a staple in your routine, particularly for glute growth, hip thrusts. These bad boys will only serve you. They're very much a love-hate relationship though, because they're so painful. But again, so good. No, I'm actually going to add an extra 10 to each side because that was too easy for me. And I want to push myself today. So I'm just going to quickly do that and I'll pop back on. Okay guys, second set. I've loaded it up with an extra 10. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 120. You can tell math was not a strong point at school. So I've got 120 on the bar. 20, 40. No, I don't. 20, 40, 50. I have 50. I have 100 on the bar. Yeah, I was losing my mind there for a second. I can't even math right now. This is only at 10. So yeah, 20, 40, 50. So I have 100 on the bar. I like to make sure that my legs are at a 90-degree angle. So I line up my ankle to where my knee is. And that way it'll have my feet in the approximate right position, so that when I thrust upwards I'm already at a 90-degree angle. I don't have to think or adjust too much afterwards. And yeah, doing 8 to 10 reps. Let's do it. Get a bit of adjusting. 7, 8. This is not a PB for me. I think a PB is actually 120, but I'm kind of starting at the beginning again because consistency with me over the last 3 months since I moved has been non-existent, unfortunately. Just really lost my rhythm, trying to find it again or create a new rhythm. And I'm just dabbling in a few different ideas. I actually might change gyms, just because this one's quite far away for me to travel to. I'm just thinking I might branch out. There's a gym that does Pilates and gym membership. So I'm going to check that out, see how much that is, and I might also look at an external company that just does Pilates and try and mix up my routine a bit. It's just getting a bit stale for me. Running and gym is just a bit stale. I need something that's going to jazz it up, get me excited again to train. So yeah. That's kind of where I'm at the moment with my training. Just thinking about or looking into changing it up a bit. And I love making workout videos for you guys, I really do, but I just feel like I've kind of lost my mojo. So I feel like my content isn't at its peak as it used to be, just because I was really in a good rhythm. I really loved what I was doing and that showed. And I feel like at the moment I'm just in a bit of an interim. Bit of limbo land, and I can see that shows in my content as well. So just being honest, just keeping updated where I am at with training, and that we're not all perfect. What it looks like on social media isn't always the case of what it is in real life, reality. So yeah, let me know how you guys are going with your gym journeys. I always love and get inspired by others, so hearing your stories and your experiences and current places and where you're at and stages of where you're at really helps me. Okay, let's get into it again. Slow tempo, 3 seconds on the way down, 2 to 3 seconds. Drive up and hold for a second. Squeeze those glutes. 7, 8. Last one. Oh, the butt cheeks. Oh, they're on fire. Slow tempo. Control each movement. Slow and steady. Done. Okay guys, second exercise today we're going to be doing is Romanian deadlifts, so RDLs. I'm going moderately heavy today, and I'm going to be doing 4 sets, like again 8 to 10 reps, so similar to before. And I'm going to make sure to focus on technique with these bad boys because it's so easy to slip into like a lower back style of Romanian deadlifts, and that's where you're going to injure your lower back for shoresies. Okay, so just make sure you've got your core activated, so you're sucking your belly button towards your spine, legs shoulder width apart. You're going to be imagining that there's an elastic band around your waist, and you're almost like having your hips being dragged behind you, so you're hinging at the waist, keeping again your core activated to take the pressure off your lower back. And you don't want to go too heavy with these because that's where you will fall into a lower back injury kind of component kind of thing. Whew, 8. We did 8 with that one. So I am using wrist wraps with these. These are the Whitman's wrist wraps. I like them because they self-wrap. They've got like a snap band, so it just makes my wrap life easier. I also have a discount code with that company if you'd like to purchase or try them out for yourself. Now you can fall into a hammy activation with this exercise because you're going down too low. Now that's not bad if you're actually trying to focus and grow quads and hammies. At the moment though, I'm trying to grow the glutes for this workout, so to maintain it in a glute focused area, you're going to slide back, again like I said, hinging at the hips. You're not going to go down past the knees. I go just below the knee and I drag back up again, making sure to squeeze my core towards my spine so I'm not setting myself up for a lower back injury later on. Round 2. Squeezing that glute. Squeeze the glutes. 7. 8. I felt better in that one than I did in my first one. Felt my technique was actually better too. I was concentrating on that hip hinge, making sure to push my bum out behind me, keeping a tight core. It felt good. It felt good. Alright, let's go again. Slow tempo. Drive up. Keeping that core tight. Mind muscle connection. Squeeze those glutes. I need to keep the tempo slower. Last one. 8. Tempo was probably a little bit fast on that one. I'll just have to remember to keep it a bit slower. But otherwise, yeah, that felt good. Alright, we'll do one more and then we're done. Envision the elastic band pulling your waist behind you. done. Okay guys, moving into the next exercise today, we're going to be doing cable kickbacks. I'm doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps, moderately heavy today, making sure to focus on the mind-muscle connection. This is a great, fantastic exercise to isolate the glutes. We work the medius, the maximus and the minimus. Anyways, it works the whole glute and it more so tones and shapes the booty. So you're getting a nice bubble butt. Alrighty, let's hit it. First set. Okay, next set. Slow and controlled. Full extension, all the way forward, all the way behind. Okay guys, last exercise today is a bit more of like can be an activation exercise. I'm using it as my final exercise. Usually I do this at the beginning of my workouts to activate my glutes, but I'm going to be finishing off today with this. It's a great isolation exercise, similar to cable kickbacks. It just tones and shapes our glutes. Now I'm going to be doing 3 sets of glute bridges. Forgot what they were for a second. We're doing 3 sets of glute bridges, around 15 to 20 reps each set. Making sure to push our knees out because I've got a resistance band here. You can do an alternate version of this and just have elevated feet, so like have it on a box or something and do your glute bridges that way. I'm using a resistance band and I'm pushing against the resistance band to create resistance, and it makes me activate my glutes a bit more as well. Alright. Keep the tempo slow and controlled. Oh, you'll feel it. Keeping it slow on the way down, push, hold at the top. 16, 19, 20. Oh. Now the band I'm using is from PTP. I also used their ankle straps before when I was doing cable kickbacks, so if you'd like to get yourself a resistance band, I really recommend the PTP one. It's fantastic. I've got the heavy resistance band, so she's burning. I also have a cheeky discount code if you'd like to purchase one yourself. I'll leave that in the description down below. Last one. Oh. 1 to go. 1 set left. Pushing against that resistance band. So spreading your knees apart. Last 2. Done. Alrighty guys, that finishes up today's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed today's glutes session. I'm getting back into my rhythm, slowly and steady, but yeah, just going to trial a few different things, I think, and have a bit of a change up within my workout week. So I'm still going to have strength sessions, but I want to have something different in the mix, like Pilates. I'm going to try out that new gym. I'll keep you guys posted and updated, so make sure to watch my vlogs because I usually do a whole update in those style of videos. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed today's workout, if you'd like to see more workouts, if these are videos and content that you're actually interested in me creating for you guys. That would be very handy to know what your thoughts are. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.